and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, and on down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have a open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights.
FAM 2025, we don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time, it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below.
You do that to give us fresh breath.
Yeah.
That's right.
Smart.
Loosens everybody up a bit.
It does. It does.
We think a little bit here.
Look, I'm a little slow.
Yeah, we're
playing it out.
There's a little bit of method to the madness.
Yeah, a little bit.
Better kill my phone.
It's mostly madness.
Mostly Madness, episode 133. You got me saying one. She's got me wanting to say 137.
No. 133.
Yeah,
133.
So we are very close to the end of 3 years of this madness. I hate starting these shows off like this, but we got to do it and get it out of the way a little bit. Friend of mine, friend of the people of Wichita, Amanda Gallagher, unfortunately passed away in an accident out by the plains this weekend. So there's a GoFundMe for that. So if you can help out for that. It's kind of a sad deal. Mm-hmm. It was kind of a propeller accident.
It's terrible.
So I don't even want to.
And so many people knew her.
Yeah,
she knew a lot of people.
It's been a rash. It's been a rash of very well known people in town that have passed away, unfortunately. So shout out to all those people. We love you all, and everybody grieving on that stuff. You know, we're here for you. But we got Damn Jim in today. We'll get into everything they got going on here in a minute. Dude, first and foremost, we all got to talk about this real quick. Dude, they have got to do something about that statue. Have you guys seen this Dwayne Wade statue?
No.
You guys
What's?
know,
oh no! Tell me, fill me in. What's the statue?
You guys know who Dwayne Wade is, right?
Yes.
The famous basketball player, obviously.
Obviously.
They memorialized him in a statue. He's a great athlete, one of the top 5 shooting guards of all time, and the statue is the most it is the. I wish we had.
Someone's got to. We got to pull this up. We need to see it. Yes, because
looks like
what
Picasso.
do you mean? It doesn't like it doesn't look like him. Like, is he tall? Is it short? Is he short? Is he tall? Oh no. Oh my goodness.
So, but let me. I'm pulling this up to ask this. If you first and foremost, you think they would they would show the person that before they unveil the statue. I don't think they did.
Oh.
But
It's like surprise.
look at this.
Oh, why? Oh, that's.
It's just a bad statue.
Is he basketball or superhero?
Yeah, it's.
That's the question.
It's just not. I mean, and what do you do in that situation? Someone tries to memorialize you, and you come walking out to this. Dude, he comes walking out to like smoke and this amazing presentation, and this statue's out here just like.
You knock it over, spit on it, walk out.
What did he do? What was his reaction? Does anybody know?
Well, yes, because it was a presentation, and I watched clips of it. Because first and foremost, they talk like it was anything that happens now, is it AI? Is it real? First you got to go. Is this?
Can I trust my eyes?
Yeah. Is this even a real fucking thing?
True. It is just like that.
But yeah, it was, and him and he's looking at it, and he's standing there, and he's trying to be well, I mean, it's just, they're memorializing.
It's there now,
you're
man.
trying to be
There
positive. You're trying to be positive, but it's the funniest thing. And then they got clips of him like while because he'd go sit down, and they still talk, and his boys looking at it and looking at him and looking at it. And looking at him, and they, how your friend would fuck with you.
Oh yeah, totally. Yes, I do.
Your buddy would. Your
Looks
buddy
just like you. Looks
You'd be
just
like,
like you.
Yeah, your buddy would just make it worse and worse and worse,
Yeah.
and that's totally what's happening.
Oh,
so
man.
it's really fucking funny.
Poor
So if
guy.
anybody gets a chance, and to me, can we live in a world of second chances? Just let's knock the head off that thing and put something different on there, right?
Yes.
Just call a mulligan. Try one more time.
I mean,
If it's bad, like we spent a lot of money, this guy you're trying to memorialize him for life in front of your building.
Yeah.
Like if we
That
fucked
is
up,
that's not real.
let's take a vote. It fucked up. Let's try this again. Redo.
I know you were looking for a creative interpretation. Let's not do that.
Let's not be creative.
This
Let's
time,
as is,
let's-
please.
Let's just try to
Let's
have
go
it.
for gold,
And
you
hey,
know.
let's maybe consult Dwayne Wade when we're done and see if he likes it.
Yeah, maybe send him
maybe
a
hit him
photo
up-
before we send it in.
or a
because
rendering or something.
something. Yeah, because that's terrible.
Yeah,
was-
it's pretty rough.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to stick a picture of him up somewhere so people can see this.
Yeah.
And yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So
Yes.
if you love that statue, sorry for Dwayne Wade on that one.
Days of number, man.
But we want to give a
That's
shout
right
out to
on.
Fire. We want to give a shout out to Fire. They had a great show at Shamrock.
It's fire.
Fire!
Fire!
Me and Aaron actually got to go to that for a little bit.
And I got to meet the dad who called him Fire.
Oh yeah, you
The
did.
New Yorker dad, right?
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
he was there.
that's
right.
cool.
Well,
So
that's
the
pretty
dad
badass.
named the band.
Yeah, he's like,
he'd be sitting over there in rehearsals, and he'd be like, "That's Fire," and
yeah, he's one of these.
That's how they
He's one
named
of
the
these.
band.
You're like,
That's
like,
so good. No, I like that.
They spell it with a Y. You can see on that sticker up there. So it's
yeah, it's
PHI.
right there.
Yeah, there.
Oh, okay.
Fire.
So you got to
Fire.
so it makes you
Fire.
say it like that too.
It's
So
fire.
you have to say it like that.
Yeah.
It's not even spelled with enough.
You put a little New York on it. It's just Fire.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
They-
shout out to
that's
them. They
cool.
had a pretty good turnout on. Was that Saturday night?
Great costume.
Yeah, there was a lot of good
Good
costumes there that night.
costumes.
Good costumes,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Have you seen the one that plugs into the other one?
Maybe
Let me
a
start
little,
over.
Maybe a little
Wait
bit
a
more
second.
details needed.
Okay, sometimes I do that.
That was
People are like,
a bit vague. A bit vague.
y'all know what my husband goes through now. Okay. So, anyways, no, one's a plug-in, and then one's the outlet, and then they plug into each other, and
Okay.
the one that's the plug-in lights up, and it's super cute.
Oh,
That's pretty clever. One year we did the Bobby was a bolt of lightning, and I was fried.
A cloud.
Oh, it was a cloud.
No, I
Yeah,
wasn't a
she
cloud.
was
I
like
was.
vapor.
It was. I was not. I was like I would look
You guys-
burned up.
Yeah.
You guys
Like
dress up every year?
we try to, but this year our Halloween party wasn't happening, so we have to wait. Yeah,
bummer.
they had to take a year off.
Oh,
No
wow.
space. Everybody's filling up everything with all their damn goodies. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's a big deal these
That can
days.
happen.
it is a big deal, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that comes with that. So it is what it is, and we move forward. But yes, did you guys have any good? Now, here's the thing that I've been hearing a rumor about, which even my kid brought it up. She said, "There's no Halloween parties. They're all bar crawls." She's like, "I want to go
Is that real?
somewhere like back in the day and just have a party." And I'm like, "Are none of your friends throwing a party?" She's like, Not this year.
House
Like
parties are few and far between these times.
I know. Yeah. Like I think they're
Well,
all just scared.
I
Yeah,
mean, well,
yeah.
the people. The problem is you have to have all those people at your house.
Word.
I mean,
Okay.
for
Very
someone
true.
who throws a lot of pool parties,
Yeah, I've seen your pool parties. I just keep missing my invitation.
well, I didn't know you gotta let me know that you want to go first.
Well, I've been watching online. I've been liking all your stuff. You just put in a new pool liner too.
Yep.
You're on top of it. You have a beautiful backyard.
that pool liner,
So-
fucking A.
But the pool is designed for pool volleyball.
Yeah, it was built for it.
I have
You know,
seen
and-
these
and-
activities.
Yeah, and if you're not gonna go over there and play pool volleyball, it's kind of like, yeah.
Oh,
Well, if we're
we'll
not-
play.
well,
That's kind of where I'm at. You
We'll
know what
play
I mean?
some volleyball.
If we're not playing, it's everybody's just chilling. But
Yeah.
like on pool volleyball days, which are Saturdays, there's really not any reason to be there if you're not playing, because you're just gonna end up sitting beside the pool hotter than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because you can't. There's like no.
There's no intermission for even 5 minutes to get wet.
There is, but like we play, anywhere from 6 to 12.
Why don't we
games.
just consider that house hazards? You know?
Well,
Like-
just
like
sit, you play. We
random
play
people trying to swim around.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah, you just can't.
do we
House
have
hazard.
teams? Do you have
Yeah,
teams?
yeah.
And tournaments?
Not tournaments, just every game we try to make the teams as close as possible, and we just play.
They stack the teams. They just tell you where to stand, and you're like, okay.
Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. They just tell you where. You mean you got like
Sounds like
really
fun.
good players that
No,
show up?
No,
Yeah.
Don't lie. Oh.
I don't have to show up. I'm already there.
Olympians.
I don't have to show up. I'm already
This
there.
is serious. I've got
it's
to
not,
watch
bro.
this. I think we should like
it's about
tune
half.
in.
It's about half serious.
It looks fun.
I thought about putting it live on and putting GoPros on it. and
Yeah,
watching
why
it live.
not?
Yeah,
Why
because I
wouldn't
don't-
you? Do you know how great it would be?
Because it's our fun. Fuck the rest of y'all.
That's why I've been watching on Facebook, wishing I
But-
had an invitation.
Yeah, anyway, if you guys
You
want to
should
come,
check it. You should
we'll talk
check it
about
out.
it if you guys are interested.
Oh yeah, I want to come check
Yeah,
it out.
you'll-
So
you'll love it.
one thing I learned that happens at these pool parties,
Uh-oh.
I don't go.
He's not a water guy.
I'm not a water guy.
You're not a water guy.
Not really.
Even
Not
when
really.
it's 5,000 degrees outside,
No,
you're not a water
uh-uh.
guy.
No, I'm an air conditioning guy.
We did a podcast.
You know what I'm
We did a
saying?
podcast before the
You know what
first.
I'm
We did a podcast with DJ Knowledge before the first damn jam that we were
Yeah,
at. In my gazebo at the and he still didn't get in the water.
He did.
No, he never
Oh,
does.
Well, all right, guys, it's different when you have dreadlocks because they are like sponges.
so your
And they
head
go to-
gets real heavy.
You go in all the water and the pool
there's
just soaks up.
There's that,
It's empty.
and even like you can like fling around most of the water out. You can squeeze it all out, but it ain't all out. You know what I mean? It's going to take your head about a half a day to dry.
Oh, so you don't
Well,
swim because of your hair,
does the chlorine fuck up your dreads
darling.
The
too? Like really
chlorine-
dry your hair out?
I don't really mind the chlorine so much.
Well, because my hair gets dried out pretty much because how curly and frizzy it is from
Yeah.
from lots of chlorine if I'm in the pool a lot.
All I can think about is Dodgeball, the Cinderella story in your house.
You could, I mean, we could
One of
literally
the greatest
Great,
movies
great.
ever.
Oh,
And
here
now
we
I'm
go.
like,
you could easily play at dodgeball in our pool too as well, pretty easily.
Ooh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We should get
Man.
onto that. All right. Okay.
But,
Sorry,
like
I love chit chatting, you guys. We'll be here and be like, oh yeah, we got to talk
Oh,
about
well,
this.
shit. This is how podcasts work.
Oh, good.
This is how our shows work. Well, we're gonna give a quick shout out to show favorite Nick Gibbs. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, get out to Wave. There's a big show with Strange Music. Nick Gibbs is opening for Chris Calico and Dizzy Wright. That's a pretty big deal for Nick. So you can get out to that show tomorrow at Wave. He would be one happy with you because that's a pretty big deal. So
He's a
shout
pretty
out-
cool cat.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
His
Like
style's
Nick, man.
real cool.
Yeah, shout
Yeah.
out to him. And as we move into everything Damn Jam, we wanted to make sure that we really promote Aaron and Austin Show Presents this month. It's coming up on the podcast is November 12th.
Yeah, 12. We are learning as we go, like everybody does.
Yes,
we
yes.
are like, what, 5-6 times into this
I think
now?
this is number 6.
Yeah, we're about 6 months. Okay, this will be the 6th month that we're doing a once-a-month live stream show. And we're learning some things. And so I think we're going to settle on this, though. I like this. We're going to do the podcast with the crew on November 12th.
Okay.
And then the third Thursday, that's when we're live streaming the concert.
Yeah, that's the one you can lock in
every month. Every month. Third
So they
Thursday.
set up.
Let's
Can
go.
they come and watch in person, or is it all live stream?
They can come in and watch
Thank
in
you for
person,
asking
but there
that.
are
Thank you for
only
asking
There's only a couple tickets. I mean, I'm not trying to fill the room because we have production to worry about. We got people.
But we
moving
would
around
love
with
to have
cameras.
20 to 30 people in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, 20, 30 people depending on the day.
Okay.
And that helps with production as well too, guys. If you can come in and if you want to, especially if it's a band you really like, you can be an intimate part of that show.
Yeah, it's a $10 donation, and you're in it. You're in that thing now.
Perfect.
You're-
Yeah, and you can
Oh,
be a
that's
part of the
nice.
live recording, so that's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Ooh.
So you can hang out with the Aaron and Austin show. That's
we
here all day.
record it, we video it. It's
3 cameras.
it's locked down. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. It's all live production,
That's cool.
but it's cool, and it's something that the band can clip later. They can use for their
It can be a whole live
promotional
album
tours.
for them.
Yeah, yeah.
that could
We
be
can turn
very
that into a-
fascinating. I mean, just people
we'll turn that into a
interested.
DVD.
Well, we're
You got to
trying
get a hold of the schools and be like, you want to know something about production?
Yeah.
Come over and
do
check
it.
it out.
We actually were looking into that not long while we were still at the school before
Yeah.
we moved, and things got. But
Before that place had
the
a
longer
horrible,
the longer that we're here and the more the nonprofit, because I'm really looking forward to kickstarting the nonprofit hard at the first of the year when I get a little more time.
Nice.
When bug stuff slows down a little bit during the winter, so I'm gonna have a little more time to fuck with the nonprofit, and I want to get a lot of the schools involved with our open mic that we do downstairs on Mondays, and there's a lot of stuff that we were trying to do that got kind of all screwed up with COVID and all screwed up with building changes and shit like that. But me and Aaron are really gonna, kickstart some shit on that and get up his butt on that. But
I
we got
like that.
But what we've done so far with all these Aaron and Austin Show Presents has had multiple artists. Any genre is up for grabs, and we're doing a hip hop show on this one. So we are teaming up with Wichita Promo 316.
who does a great job of promoting it on his own.
Great
right.
podcaster too. He's got his
Yeah.
own podcast show that.
But he is in a slightly different niche and a slightly different thing than we do.
Mhm.
Not by intention. We've tried to embrace that hip hop community, but he just is naturally in it.
Oh, nice.
He's a hip hop artist, so he's
he goes.
he's
by
kind of just
EKM.
naturally in
EKM
that.
is his hip hop name. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
So-
I like that though because there's not a lot. I'll tell you what, doing the Battle of Bands, there is no country and there's no girls. We need
Yeah.
women to get out
Oh,
there,
you are so right.
embrace that music in your
You are
voice,
so
and if
right.
you're scared, don't be scared. I'm serious. That we need more women. I'm hunting bands right now. There's no girls.
Savannah Chestnut. You know
I
what
already
I'm talking
had her.
about? Yeah, okay.
And she's good. She's
great.
good. I need more women. We need more women. More ladies
let me see.
singing it up.
Corey Whitney,
Damaris Kunkler.
Damaris.
Damaris. You're right.
Damaris Kunkler.
yeah, how do you say her
Isn't that
name?
right? Kunkler.
So going forward, sorry, I didn't mean to change it up
No,
there,
you're good.
but I'm
No, please
excited
do. That's
about
what
you
we're doing.
doing this because I think people.
Because when the more people we include in this, the more opportunity we have for different artists that we didn't know about. The more opportunity we have for different promotions and stuff. Like me and Aaron never say no. So the more people we can find, the more people we can get to include on this. I'm never butthurt about that ever. That's just makes it easier for us, honestly,
Yeah.
for me. I mean, because I like, hey, do you know this person? No, man, hell no, I don't. Let's see who the fuck they are and find out all about them.
Yes, that's cool. I like that a lot because
That's the
we're the quiet part of the country. You know,
Yeah.
in all honesty,
And we deserve a little more
Attention.
than we get. I mean, we're
And-
still going to be a flyover. We're Kansas. I mean, but we got to know our place. I mean, we're still Kansas.
And to be
Yeah.
honest, our arts scene and our music scene has existed in a vacuum for a very long time. The people that play here just stay playing here.
Yeah.
So we really only know this. There's nobody
Yep.
popping out of this scene much. I
You're
mean,
not lying.
Yeah.
lately you see a couple of these people really breaking out. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would say Social Cinema, Caves, Keo, and them started trying to go out and tour and see
Encore.
some of what's happening. Yeah, well, Rudy Love, Tulot, and Rudy Love and the Encore, both of them. Yeah, stellar. Doing
Is
some great
Tulot
things.
hip hop?
Tulot is
No.
the
Not
way
really hip-hop.
the way I'm going to say it's an EDM jam band.
Yeah, it's similar. It's just
Okay.
a little more electric and a little more funky than.
Do you know about the
than
Floozies?
Encore is. Yeah, that's a,
Man, I should just sit with you guys. I should come in here and sit every week. Just once. I just need to come in here and sit and listen. You guys have listed 7 bands
we-
that I have not heard,
So-
and I'm excited.
So what we need to do is we need to sit here with a bottle of
well, not. I
whatever
mean,
it
not
is
every.
and just
not all
listen
these.
to a bunch of music.
Not all these
Yes.
bands fit our diagram. Fit fit our what we're trying to do at the Damn Jam, but they definitely
Yeah.
fit other.
Right,
They
right.
fit in other places always.
Well, you know, at the Damn Jam, we throw it up. I mean, shoot, we had Stone Temple Pilots and Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah.
How'd that happen in the
Yeah.
same night?
You had
Okay.
Wheeler
I stood-
Walker.
I
And we
stood-
had- oh,
I stood next-
Wheeler Walker.
I stood next to Brantley Gilbert for like an hour and didn't even realize it.
He's a
They're
lot
so
shorter
cool.
than I thought.
They,
you know, it's like-
they're way laid back, you
Yeah.
know. And I do have to admit,
Well,
I'm going
nice
to put my
people.
husband on the spot. He's been doing shows with me for a really long
Yep.
time, well, 15 years. And with this show, Ryan Upchurch was there, and I have never seen my husband starstruck. I don't think he's
yeah.
ever been
Well, he-
starstruck.
he
but
lived
like
up
at
to
one
it, too.
point, I was like, stalker. Come
You
over
was-
here.
Was you like behind? Was you like behind the corner watching him?
No, he was like, he didn't even have to get behind the corner. He'd just be 20 feet and he'd be there, and I'd look over and there'd be Bob.
Well, he lived up. This was after, from my perspective, we had kind of some egos. The first year we were there, we had some difficulties you guys had with artists and this,
There's
that, and the
always
other.
that- there's always a
this
little bit of that.
This year, the last year, like all of the artists were really fucking cool.
They were.
They all lived up to like who they were and weren't too much or this or too much of that. From what we got to see, like it seemed like a really peaceful place.
Yes,
last year.
this last year we learned a lot, just like you guys do. We learn every year.
That's how it is. huh?
You know, and of course our location is always a good time. So we do learn every year, and when we learn, we make it better next year. And we have been really good at transforming that. So even this coming year, I mean, our beach party was off the hook. Wait till
I
this
thought it was
year.
really cool.
It was
I thought it was
so
Less
good.
sand.
What?
Less sand.
Did you say less sand? I was trying to get more sand the day before the event
Did you-
started.
Yeah, man.
yeah, until you couldn't get them RVs out the next.
Oh yeah, that was a good time, wasn't it? Well,
Till all them RVs and shit couldn't get.
well, our hopes is to have private property put in sites and do some other
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that. Like really turn it into a venue that even if it's not Damn Jam, you could do something. So that's kind of the goal. Still.
So let's
being
answer
in
that
Goddard,
question first
so.
and foremost. Are we in the same location next year? If you need to take that, you can.
We're going to be in Goddard. I just don't know if it's going to be that location. And this is the reason why is because we are looking for property. You know what I mean? Like we would like to have a good private property in a good location that's set up, has restrooms, has all the things that you need. So right now that's what we're looking at. But we have several options.
So what did you feel?
So
like,
we'll be in Goddard.
What did you feel like the location that we had last year, which I think you guys pulled it off with short time and all the bullshit you guys had to do with. I think you did a fucking fabulous job.
It was hard.
So I want to give you I want to
Yeah.
give you guys your credit. Your
There
staff,
was a lot
your
there this
staff,
year.
your people that you work with. I want to give them all the credit in the world for pulling off what you guys pulled off. An amazing show with that got thrown a curveball right in the middle of it, and so it was really we loved. And I got to say it before we get too far into it. Thank you, Jason Wynn. I wouldn't be here talking to the Jam Jam people without Jason. So
He is our connection.
We love you, Jason.
Yes,
We
yes.
appreciate you, and we missed you last year. But
Yeah, we did.
But we knew you there still anyway because we saw Stone Temple
Oh
Pilots
yeah,
there,
he had
so-
the best seat in the
Yeah.
house. I assure you.
But,
I'm sure.
So I know there was a lot of problems that you guys had to deal with. What was some things that we felt like you want to change moving into this next year?
Power. Oh,
Power?
sweet
Yeah.
power. I want lots of power, and I don't want it to be on a generator.
I had to power the whole facility with generators.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Every single thing.
See,
there.
and see that was the big thing that was nice about Lake Afton. They upgraded a bunch of electricity for you guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's over 150 campsites there with
Is-
30 or 50 amp, and
Is Lake Afton still an option?
Thank
It's
you.
been back and forth. You know, Goddard embraced us so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
you
You
guys,
hate to-
You hate
Goddard,
to bail on 'em, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
for
Like
real.
we're a part of their fall festival now. We are a part
All
of
right,
their
all right.
Lions Club. They opened their arms to us and welcomed us in. They didn't want us to leave when we were like, okay, what are we going to do now? You know, that was the big, what are we going to do? But have a really strong team, and Cars Plumbing is really strong. And, when it comes down to that site, that's Cars Plumbing. That was, Chris and Bobby and Cody and Travis. And I'm going to miss people's names, so I probably should stop because
Just say
I'll hurt
everybody,
someone's-
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it's
They
hard.
went out there, they moved dirt, they pulled trees out. You guys have to understand that whole entire property was covered.
Well, you guys
And
made
then
it
it was
very accessible
also
for a concert very
cement
quickly.
it hadn't been
blocks
motor
and-
touched
Yeah,
for
wow.
4 years.
You guys made it very accessible
Yeah.
and pretty easy to navigate and pretty easy to camp at for for just to throw a curveball like that.
It was hard.
What about our flags? We had flags around the entire venue.
Yeah, those come from the military, and they come from Nation of Patriots.
175 flags.
Oh, the Nation of Patriots flags.
All seven
Okay, I
branches
thought you were
of
talking
the
about like. I
military.
thought you were talking about.
I was like, what flags? I was like,
No.
huh?
I was saying that. I was like,
What flags is he talking about?
well, I thought
So-
you were talking about like the
and the
location
red,
flags
white,
on
and
the
blue
ground.
fencing,
no, they were
you know.
18 feet
So
in the air.
yeah,
It's one of the most patriotic venues you're going to see in the United States.
And it is,
I
and
will
we
tell you
and
that.
if you want to hear more about Nation of Patriots, we've had them on twice.
yeah.
I think maybe 3 times if you include the 2 times at Damn Jam.
Yeah, they just have
So-
kind of a cool thing going.
They
on.
do. They really. We have the founder and the co-founder of the Midwest area is on the first year. If you go back and look at that, the founder of the whole entire thing is actually on the show.
Oh yeah, Bill
And he-
Shear, he was
yeah.
there. I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was 2 years ago, and he really breaks down everything about how the Nation of Patriots started, how he almost quit after the first year, and there's a lot there.
He went on his own the first year
Yeah.
by himself to try to raise money, and ended up calling home and being like, "Someone's got to send me money so I can get home."
Yeah.
You know, but he didn't give up. That's the thing, is that we can't give up. Damn Jam has been really hard. I mean, really hard. And this last year was excruciatingly painful. I mean, because it was like we had good momentum, we had good artists, and then boom, and we were like, wait a minute, and everything kind of halted. But the great thing was,
I remember
is
the
that
day.
this I
Well,
was
like,
It
so
was damaging.
Yeah,
It was
here we
so-
go. The city council doesn't approve the permit. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?
What are they talking about?
What the?"
we
fuck?
didn't change anything. That was the hard part. Is everything was the same from
And
the
I was
first
under-
year to
and
the
I was
second
under the
year.
and I was under the impression that you guys were giving carte blanche to Lake Captain for like 3 or 4 years to get this going.
We do, but you still have to go through your
permit every year, but still
Yeah.
they were like kind of guaranteed you 5 years of this shit.
Yeah, and we had our stuff stored there. Like everybody,
Well,
this
they
was a
spent
total
money there.
curveball that we were like, okay, we're ready to go. Yeah, just park it back here. Everybody was on. I mean, this was really powered by one individual. I think a lot of
Say
people
it.
wanted to have it and
I
believed
don't think
in
he's
it.
up for re-elections.
He's not. He's
Say it. No,
retired.
he's retiring.
not.
What's his name?
David.
Fuck him.
David Dennis.
Yeah, fuck that
David.
guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck you,
David Duke
Dennis.
Dennis. That's right.
Yeah, the Duke
You
himself.
know, one time my dad told
The
me
Duke
never to
himself.
trust people with 2 first names.
Me too, bro.
Did they tell you that too?
Dude.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not the first
It
time.
was spot on, CJ.
No, it's real.
Spot
It's a
on.
real thing.
But
if you don't
here's
have a
the-
real last name, dude, you're questionable
I
person.
did go and meet with.
Did
I
you just
did.
drop 6 inches?
I did.
How you doing?
I've been there. I've been there.
So we did meet with him, though. You know, that is David Dennis's district. So before we started Dame Jam, me and Jason went in and was like, before we moved to Lake Afton, said, "What do you think of this?" And he liked it and thought it was good.
Yeah.
I feel
Because he's in your face right now.
well,
that's
maybe.
what he's
Well,
Maybe.
in that year we didn't have the Wheeler Walker. though.
Well, yes, I understand that. Which I will tell you. Do you know Wheeler Walker isn't even Wheeler Walker?
No, it's a joke. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I didn't have no idea about this. Like in
It's
my
a-
mind, I thought this is a dirty old man born by a
No,
dirty
no.
dirty older man.
a
Okay,
comedian.
like
It's
there's a,
bit.
senior.
It's a bit.
Yeah,
It's
his
a
name's
bit.
Ben Hoffman.
It's a bit. Hey, do you know? Have you ever met?
What just happened? You know what I mean? Like,
know,
who
Larry
did
the-
Wheeler come from?
Well, Larry the Cable Guy's the same thing. If you've ever seen Larry the Cable Guy when he was first starting, he did like 5 characters. Larry the
Oh,
Cable Guy was
yes.
one of them,
Yeah.
and it hit, so he kept doing that.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, well,
I mean, same thing. Same thing.
It is-
well, same
It
thing.
is-
though,
I mean,
just
it is the same
different
thing.
a little bit.
but like when a personality hits, they live in it. And yeah, Wheeler Walker made a bit joke on a YouTube show, and it just blew up, and now that's what he's been doing.
You know, and I have to admit, he's pretty talented. His music
Yeah.
sounds good. His voice is
He
good.
had a killer fucking
He can-
guitarist on
Yeah.
his
Noah,
band.
Noah,
yeah,
man. I-
yeah, we
He was so good.
I love his guitar.
Yeah,
playing.
so
Yeah.
I thought he was great.
past some of the roughness, I guess. I don't know, what would we call that?
have a sense of humor is what I call it.
That's what we
Yeah.
call it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. It was just funny. And you know what? It was great. And you know what is really funny is I think there were some people trying to have the damn jam party back behind us because some people
They
didn't
were.
agree. Okay.
Oh, there was there was protesters.
They had seances and
Oh,
They did not.
oh, then we're winning. Then we're
No,
winning
no,
then.
there was no seances,
That's
but there was
amazing.
some
Hey,
people.
it
But
just
we want to
confirmed.
cover those seances.
Well, that's thank God we had a teepee that we were burning
we
sage in.
should invite them.
well,
It was
here's the deal: we
confirmation.
did invite
We
them.
were doing what we were
We
supposed to
did
do.
go to the neighborhood south of us, and we invited them. We said, "Hey, come and check it out." You know, we want to. We don't want anybody to be upset. Our goals are big.
We're gonna
They're
have 2
huge
loud
for
fucking
us.
nights. Get over it.
You know, if we can bring artists into our area, see
Seances,
multiple artists
neighborhood
on
to the
one
south.
weekend, you stop it.
Really?
What?
Sacrifice
They were
the-
not.
They were damming the damn jam.
So, anyways,
They
can
killed
I
goats.
finish my story? No more talking from you. So, this is what I'm saying: is we went and we visited with them. I cannot. I am like with 3 husbands right now. I want y'all to know that right now. Here it is. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, they did. But the problem is that they couldn't hear it. The way the land
So they're
sits
pissed off
there,
they didn't get a free concert ticket.
they set up in their backyard, lawn chairs, the whole 9 yards. They're like, yeah, we're going to sit out here and watch it. But we did go
Then
befriend
they
them.
mowed a path
And
and they
then-
trimmed trees.
And they put it
They
over.
brought a swimming pool ladder and put it over our fence and started to trespass onto our property.
Yes.
Really? That sounds
yes.
about right.
Then they
I hate this show until I can get in for free.
Y'all owe
Where's
me.
your wristband? But you know what? I was never that good. Like you know, y'all. Come on, be real. The concerts over the years, you've been sneaking in places you ain't been supposed to be sneaking in for a long time.
I have done it once or twice.
Well, I'm offended to say
Once or twice.
I always bought a GA ticket. If I can sneak in VIP, I'm gonna get my ass in there.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's right. So we were sneaky. Same thing, but how smart. They had like pool things over
Pool
the
noodles.
pool noodles over
on the barbed wire fence.
barbed wire fence.
Hey, you can't be mad at that.
And then they did a pool ladder. Like it was ingenious.
Gee, I'd have gave him 2 free drink coupons.
I just go get your ticket, and here's your 2 free drink coupons after you get your ticket. Okay.
When you get your drinks, you get the fuck out of here. 'Cause you didn't pay a ticket, but you know.
yeah.
you
So
get
we have
drinks.
some choices here. But yeah, so that was kind of
They
crazy.
scared the people that were camping
But-
because they did it in the corner of the camping. Bunch of guys just show up with weed eaters and chainsaws, cut down 2 trees.
It was crazy. Like they were
Well, welcome to
working
Festival Life.
hard. It would have been cheaper and less on their body to just go get a
Yeah,
ticket.
they spent $100 in gas.
And all that work. I'm sorry.
yeah, in your time
Cutting
alone.
the trees,
Yeah.
mowing the yard. I think they dressed up like city employees. I mean, they went all out.
2 guys laying on shovels.
Okay, like
Yeah.
goofballs. So yes, it was kind of crazy. Those things are crazy, and then to be able to talk about it afterwards. But the overall Damn Jam experience this year was a total success. I mean, that was completely wonderful. Now,
thought so.
the only part that's hard is getting over our hump because we didn't have in our budget location change. So that has
And we didn't have
been.
enough goddamn golf carts because we need a golf cart in this motherfucker.
We need a golf cart for everybody gets a golf cart. That would be wonderful. But I will say
Well, fuck
ones-
everybody else. It's not about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about
hit
I ain't worried about
the
everybody else. I'm
You
worried
guys
about
are
us.
the weight
like
limit,
5-10 feet from the backstage
Golf cart
fence.
people
Where were you
out
going to
there
drive the golf
listening.
cart? You
Yeah, but
wouldn't have even.
our fucking campsite is 900 miles in the back.
Goodness, you know, so everybody liked how it was closer though.
Yeah, I
this
mean,
year.
I didn't
What,
mind
the
it.
teepee?
I didn't mind it, but
They liked your
but once
teepee.
I've walked from our TP to the backstage 500 times that day, and we got to haul all our shit back, and that's where it gets crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because the problem is, I can't leave, $8,000 worth of fucking equipment
No.
in my TP at night because I
No.
can't have nobody sleeping there. So I got to
that
haul.
part.
I got to haul half of this shit around, and so that's what makes.
But
it
we
tough.
got to we have to make a better plan.
We also did
The
have
thing
people
about
sleeping there.
Afton that did suck, or that was wonderful, that kind of sucks that we don't have, are the buildings. To where
Yeah,
then you
right.
could put those things in the buildings and lock them up. That was the one. That was finding all of those little things. But I tell you what, we figured it out, and it was absolutely incredible. Large number of people. They did a mapping. We had 15 states. Different people from 15 different states,
Really?
hundreds of them. So that was the goal, raise the
Yeah,
tourism, get the.
How many people can we get a number? Did we get over
We
5,000
ha-
There
people?
was
We did not-
69 people from Minnesota.
I don't know what that number is,
Dude,
but I do
Minnesota
know.
people know how to party.
I don't give a shit about the Minnesota people.
Dude, this is a true statement, and I want you
Yeah.
all to know I am dead sexy there too. By the way, because
love
there are a
Minnesota.
lot of
We look better in Minnesota, is what you're saying.
yes, we do.
All right, well,
like the air,
circulate this picture.
the hair, it's great. They're fun, and the women party like nothing I ever seen in my life. At the festivals there, they would sell pints of liquor.
No.
All right.
Yeah, you just go up and I'm all like the whole pint. They're like, yep, we sell it all. What size you want? I did a few festivals there, and it was a lot of fun.
Dude, Minnesota
One-
is so
one
much-
thing I
and
wanted-
Wisconsin, Minnesota,
Wisconsin, mhm.
love it.
One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is we had the only problem that we are still having with where our TP location is being able to get the top maybe tier of the artist to come out into GA.
Yeah, I wish
That's
we could
part
do
of our
it too.
problem.
What can we? That's that. Like, you guys put us close this year. What we were one lady beat us there. We didn't get to the first spot that we wanted, but I don't know if we're in VIP or if we're I don't know where to put us, because one, the TP the public likes, and it's kind of a thing, but like we're having trouble with the public keeping them off of our shit a little bit, and I'm having trouble with I can get all but like the 6 or 7 of the top artists to come, because then one that they're not walking out that gate into fucking GA.
No, they're not.
Right.
So I don't know.
So how do we do that? Do we need to make a
happen-
baby teepee?
I don't know how to solve that problem.
Have a big
happen
teepee?
to
Because
know-
because I don't want
7
to.
TP.
Because
A VIP teepee?
I'm not a person, and I don't mind if there's people that are there to do this, but it's not our style of interview to like bombard an artist while they're trying to eat, while they're backstage, while they're like I don't want to run up on them and try to film them unless they're ready. We do structured interviews. Come sit down with us. Come talk to us if you want.
This shit was funny because, like, what was his name? Dusty Lee.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dusty
Boy,
Lee
he was a character, wasn't
he hung
he?
out with us all
Oh,
weekend.
my
We
goodness.
couldn't get rid of him.
He was popping that TP anytime.
Oh, it
was
was
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
He was so
Well,
funny.
he kicked in. We're talking to Smile Empty Soul, and like all of a sudden he's like front row and center at the.
What's up, guys? but
That is exactly how he was the
But that's-
whole weekend.
that's the kind
Right
of shit
up
that
in
I
your
kind of
face.
enjoy.
He tried to
I kinda
steal our
enjoy it.
engineer for like a weekend
Yeah,
getaway.
was trying to get her in the car. You-
He was.
Going on tour.
he was.
Look,
He was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun.
There were some really fun ones this year. There really
It
was
was- I mean, but-
interactive.
and-
Now,
and-
no one compared to Blanco Brown though, man.
Yeah, he was great.
He was
man.
really
You know, our
great.
kids work the show too.
You guys got your whole family's involved in this.
Yeah, our kids.
That's what
work
we love about being
20
involved
hours
with
a
it.
day. And what was really cool this year was Ryan Upchurch went and changed his clothes and put on a goofy hat and got in the side by side with our kids for 2 hours,
Yeah.
and went and delivered alcohol and beer and ice.
That guy
All
lived
over
up.
the
That
concert,
guy lived up to it.
nobody
Everywhere.
knew.
Well,
Nobody knew.
You guys ran by and you go, Ryan Upchurch is delivering beers. I go, where? I go, I don't know where he's at right now.
I did because I was like, they don't ever do things like that. Like he was cool. He
That's
totally
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
embraced-
The artists you guys got like really lived up to it this year. They were
They
really
did.
a bunch of sweethearts for the
I
most
hope
part.
that we get the same thing this year. But sometimes. But the weird thing is, sometimes when they're smaller, they're not that cooperative, and then sometimes when they're bigger, they're
It's
more
true.
It's
cooperative.
gosh,
all the
it's so true.
I say it's. I mean, and I haven't been around. He's known a bunch of artists, but it just depends on the fucking guy.
Yeah.
You
it
just
does.
or the
It
girl
does.
or the group or the.
It's all
It just
its own thing.
It's everyone's different. Some of the biggest artists that I've got to meet because Aaron or this show or because of the Damn Jam. Some of them have been great. Some of them not. You know, you never
Blanco
know.
Brown.
Yeah.
Blanco Brown, he required 24 roses in his contract. Had
Really?
to be in his camper, and we were all like, "Why?
Well, he
What is he doing?" When he got done singing, he went out into the crowd in the GA, and he gave roses to women everywhere.
I think Chris's
course
mom
he
got
did.
That's
one.
baller.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I will say
smooth.
he was the first big artist that walked 200 fucking yards out to our fucking TP
That's
to
right.
do an interview.
That's right.
He
Really?
walked all the way the fuck out without a golf cart,
He was a
without
cool
nothing.
cat.
It was hotter than a
Yeah, he was-
motherfucker
he
that
was
day.
awesome.
It was the first. It was the first day. He was hotter. He killed the stage. Me and Aaron didn't even get to go see it because we were interviewing Cherry Wild something or other.
Dead Roses is
Dead Roses. There you go. 17 Dead Roses.
wow.
Dirty. Was it Dirty Roses? Is it
Yeah,
Dirty
them
Roses?
Dirty Roses.
Oh, they were great too.
Yeah. So
yes,
you
yeah.
guys did remember?
I
who
said
they were?
what?
Yes.
Dead Roses.
I think
Dirty
it was
Roses.
Dirty Roses.
Yeah.
Was
So
it
what-
Dirty Roses?
The kids that were out there.
Dirty Roses.
The kids that were
Dirty
out,
Roses.
it was the kids that
Oh
was
my
out there playing
goodness.
It takes
baseball
a
and
village.
catching.
Yes,
shit all the
football.
time.
Yes, it
Yeah.
takes a village.
They
You're
were,
right.
but they were great kids too. But we were interviewing them, so we were just getting to hear Blanco Brown just fucking destroying the stage behind us. And we're like,
Yeah.
God damn, I wish we were out there. But
We were just
luckily shout out to Jaw and Kevin Hurley landed that interview for us. So,
Yeah.
but he walked all the way the fuck out there, man. So I was appreciative. Of
They're
that.
good. I like it when they come and they participate. I
Yeah.
like it when they get involved.
Well,
you
some
know.
artists are too big to walk out into GA. I
So-
mean,
Yeah.
Wheeler Walker Jr., Brantley Gilbert. You guys are getting big hitters. So like those dudes
What was
can't
the
walk out
other
into GA.
band?
Dustin Lynch,
No,
Jody
they
Messina,
played
Stone
baseball.
Temple Pilot. That was them Dirty Roses.
It was
Them.
another one played with them though.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it? Oh man, I can't believe it. But
They-
one
they-
of them just
they
had
went
to
on
go
bo-
into rehab and they stopped their tour. What was the name of that band?
They went on before. They went on
That is
before.
800 bands right now.
Maybe not wrong.
Who
Stay
is
tuned to
it?
the end of this. They're going to give away the whole entire band lineup for this year.
I don't know.
Hey,
but they-
who are we looking
Yeah.
at? Who are we
Yeah.
looking at, though?
You know,
Can we
I'd
say
love
that?
to share that with you, but we're not allowed to. We
Yeah.
are literally under non-disclosure.
They already told us the
agreements.
whole entire thing before the show started.
They're taking bribes. They're taking bribes. Offer them something, but yeah. So we're not allowed to say just because it messes up marketing.
So, but let's
and
get to
branding.
let's get to why we're here a little bit.
Okay, let's do that.
So, you guys did a thing. I'm gonna let you explain it.
The Battle of the Bands.
You had a battle of
Yes.
the bands. Explain what you were kind of doing there.
Okay, so Battle of the Bands was an idea actually that Chris came up with, and that we were like, hey, that would be fun. We always want to have a local artist, but we want the local artist on the stage this year. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't
The big stage?
The big stage. Starting out, pulling a Wichita or a
I thought it
local
worked-
Kansas,
I thought it
someone
worked
that's
real
willing
good
to
at
drive
the beach
pla-
party.
It
That
did,
worked
but I
awesome.
think we're going to switch that up to some DJs at the beach party. They're dancing and partying
Fair
over
enough,
there.
fair enough.
So we thought we need to put the
I get it.
local artists on the stage. But here's the deal: there's a lot of local artists.
Well, I would say one
there's a
thing. I would
ton.
just say
There's a
one
ton.
one quick
There's a
thing
ton.
is it can be a DJ or just not a sleepy style band on the beach party.
Yeah, and see, this year we had that stupid sound. Well, it's not stupid. I love Goddard, but we had that sound ordinance,
Yeah.
so we had to be quiet. But now,
makes sense.
but now that we know how the land works and we've had a year, that's not going to be a problem.
Now
I
that
mean,
we
there was.
button up-
Did anybody hear the train horn?
No, I don't know.
There was a train horn in the campgrounds. People didn't even hear.
That
But-
just makes me go,
Just
Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
So my point is,
was
is
it,
that
did
we
it
don't.
sound 10 times? Or was
But
it
I
just
will
once,
say
or-
that the artists that were there were really good. They did a good job. There was music, and so now we'd like to step it up and do dancing. Okay, and so we're going to go with DJs. But what my goal is, I wanted the local stars on the stage. We want our local people up on the stage. So why we came up with Battle of the Bands is because we wanted people to choose. We can't. It's hard for us to choose that. So we're getting some help from some expertise in the industry, and then also ourselves that are looking at the artists that we're looking at. So we started all the way back on September 7th.
awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
and this was also a tough course, okay, because there's a lot of things going all over Kansas, and you don't know one of them until you throw an event on that day, and then you find out all of them the day of the event, right? We're
Yeah.
like, well, this is
Like
going on, and this is going on, and this is...
Zubilee.
You're like, there's nothing going on this date. Oh, okay, but
Zubilee
everything.
was happening?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Zubilee
Yes.
and the president's in town all of a
and
sudden.
the Goo Goo Dolls.
Thank you! This is what I'm talking about! So
The-
we're all like, what
the Goo Goo Dolls were also at the state fair
Yeah,
the same
so-
night.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for free, handing out. It's
So I
like,
felt really bad for some of those first artists, but at the same time, the music was good. There was enough people that came that we got voting done. But then this last show, we've had some circumstances. We've had some conflicts of scheduling.
Some issues.
Yes, you know. So we are now going to move it online.
what
Yeah,
was
let's
what,
do
wa-
one more.
what was the venue you guys were using?
We're
up until
using
this
Wichita
point?
Union Stockyards, which is a really great venue. It's big. It's got a dance floor. They have production. They got a stage. They let you
And
put
that's
your
in Goddard too,
information.
The
It's
last two were at Gone West.
out
That
west.
was the
Out west.
place,
Out
right?
west.
Out
Yep.
west in Goddard, yeah.
Yep.
So this last one, because we thought it would be cold, but you know, here we are with the weather. We probably could have had it outside.
Yeah.
But anyway, so and we sold
El
hot
Nino.
dogs and
Walking tacos.
and stuff, and it was a really good time. And what was really cool is we had artists come from like Garden City, Kansas City,
yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, nice.
So it went really good to be able to bring this. And but that is when I learned, you guys, that we do not have enough female singers trying to make it. Seriously,
Oh, it is so true.
I'm not gonna lie
It's
to you.
so
They're
true. Yeah, it's
all
very
the good
true.
ones are singing cover songs.
Yeah,
for
but
cover
listen
bands.
to me, ladies. You know that music's in your soul. Write it down and sing it. I think
Well,
we have a
and-
fear thing here.
Well, shout out to Annie Mac.
Comfort
There's an
zone.
original artist, original female artist in the room.
Yes.
Shout out to Annie
yes.
Mac. We
See,
love you, baby girl.
this is what we
And-
need. This is what
and-
we need. Seriously.
And another thing I'm going to say about that is that the female artist perspective isn't popular. You know what I mean?
Why
Like
isn't
what
it, though?
what women have to say about a situation
I like women.
doesn't
singers.
always jive with the narrative. You know what I mean?
It is true.
Because women have a very unique experience, and a lot of it isn't positive. And, you know, I'm just saying.
You're just laying it on the table
Well,
today, and it is
You're
true
not wrong.
what
You're not
you're
wrong.
That
saying.
way.
You're not
now,
wrong.
Now to hear a woman tell the world how the world isn't built for women.
Oh, see,
But it's true. It's
It is
honest.
true,
That-
but
that's the
maybe
way
if
that
we
is.
could sing not so much about our emotions and maybe some more about.
I would say that everyone should sing less about your problems, not just women and men too. We go to music to feel good. God damn it, we ain't finna listen to your problems. Sing a fucking happy song.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We want to hear happy music. We don't want
God
to
damn
hear. She left me last night.
Shit,
You know,
I got my own problems to deal with. Can you just sing me? I go to music for feel good. Don't make me feel bad with you. Shit, I already got my own problems.
I was 15 years old once, and I wanted to hear Nine Inch Nails' "Pretty Hate Machine." You know what I
Oh
mean?
yes.
Well,
I
there's
wanted
some
to
of that
hear
that's a little
that.
different.
That's a
That's
good
what I
one.
wanted to
But I can still jam to you. You know, I can still get in there. But like I don't want to cry with you. Goddamn, I got them doing that in my own bed by myself.
And most girl songs are about like slicing tires and scratching paint jobs and you
Alanis
did me wrong.
Morissette.
Okay.
I'll bring back Alanis
But
Morissette.
That's
oh,
what
that's
we're
what I was
saying.
gonna say. Hold up, she
I
does
love the
it
shit out of
so
Alanis
good. She
Morissette.
does it way better than anybody. Like she is
Just-
in the movie theater.
It's actually on an actuator. We keep pushing the
It's
button.
on a
every-
timer. Yeah.
Bob
Sorry,
is
buddy.
down again.
He's the only one not drinking, can't control a chair in here.
If you just had
It's
more
like a
whiskey-
rodeo. I can't get control of this.
If you just had more
is the
whiskey, you would
best
get this
day
done. I mean, on the side, there's the handle. Just lift it. Lift the handle.
stay down there. I kind
Lift the handle.
Here, take this one.
Well, here's the
I don't
deal.
even know what to do here.
We are a woman.
I feel like we're changing tires.
You know that, right? You know, Damn Dan is majority owned by women.
I have seen that. I guess I didn't put that.
Well, it's
together,
run by
but
all.
you're
the
right, you're
Go
right.
to a meeting every once in a while. That's run by all these women.
Word. That's right. Come to the meetings.
Yeah.
We need you at the meetings.
We do.
But
I
true
am
statement.
a lot busy. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back
I
up,
don't hit
baby.
shit.
You're awesome.
Good to see you on a level, on a fucking level where we all.
Well,
can see
if
each
Annie
other.
takes a dive here in a second, we'll know we got a hydraulic issue.
Yeah. Man, I grew up left-handed in a world with right-handed scissors.
Yeah, right.
So,
I mean, you grew up in
You
a
can
world
handle that
that's-
chair,
problems.
can't you, Bob?
Yeah.
So
So
what
we have lots of people that have entered the out of the bands. Okay, we've got some good ones. Now there's one. Okay, can I speak freely? It's
Please.
podcast,
Of
so I
course-
can
of
say
course
what.
you can,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know about this
so
show.
here's the deal. So here's the deal. There are several great artists on this here
Yeah.
list, okay, that have come for the weekend, that they've played their hearts out, they're getting voted, and now you're gonna go online, check them out. There's Gaslight, Coda Lewis and the Flyers, Highway 14, Silent Avenue, Time Rebellion, Before the Winter, Sunset Motel, RKO Blues Band, and Dead End Strings. Now here's the deal.
I know a lot of these guys.
I know, and they're all
Silent
really
Avenue.
good. Yeah, that's Bob's favorite, and it's have you haven't
He's a
checked-
one-man show. He
Yes.
comes out with a microphone.
So it's pretty silent then.
He doesn't get to vote, okay? Just to be clear,
Yeah,
okay?
well,
He's not going to make
how is
the
voting
choice.
how is the voting process being done?
So the voting process is that we have some panel people of the team, and then some professionals that come in. Because here's the deal: we do have to place them on the main stage before other artists, and you do realize that when you're booking a festival, your headliners come first, even
Yeah.
though nobody finds out to them about to last. Your headliners
No,
come
we
first.
already know.
And did you know that they'll tell you who can play before them?
Yeah. So I was going to allude to this.
Yes.
I have had EPKs on file at bigger venues at different places, and I always send these guys my newer EPKs because they don't actually get the decision. If a band comes through that is a blues act, in my case, okay, then they send my EPK to the tour manager,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the tour manager says, "Yeah, these guys should open for us."
Well, and
You know?
there's some groups that
That-
want to open,
that's how
want
that goes
locals to open
sometimes,
for them.
a lot of
and
times.
some
You have a
don't want.
blues band?
Oh, I have two
There's
blues
two.
bands.
When are you need to send me more details on that, please.
Well,
you
I
know,
mean, I'm not
here's,
gonna lie. They're both of his bands are quite more seasoned than both of these bands.
see what I'm
They
saying?
played he opened for Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Like
Yeah, I opened for BB King, Buddy Guy,
yeah, the Terry Quiet Band's a pretty
Robert,
big fucking deal.
Robin Trower.
Terry Quiet Band?
Yeah, that's it.
That's your band?
Yeah, he's in the Terry Quiet.
Shut your mouth. I've been listening to you for years, all the way back when I was on the radio in Winfield in
Really?
2009, but I'm only 21.
At the river.
But serious, yes.
The river.
Yes,
He's-
sir,
he's-
Marshall Ice.
He even looked like that at one time when he was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that-
Dude, I have seen you, and this is so weird. Why didn't I put this together? Like, I've seen you several times as you play, and when you have played in
Yeah, a lot,
Winfield
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
They're actually building him a really shitty statue, like the Dwayne Wade.
Ask for. You make sure you get approval.
Well, I tried to get
Ask
him
for
to burn an
approve.
effigy because he's running for mayor. Because he's moving back to Winfield. He's the most popular.
Are you
person.
from Winfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year?
I graduated in '98, but I graduated like a year and a half early.
Because you were so intelligent.
No, I did a GED.
Oh,
in
so
the
you
middle of my
beat-
junior year. And
Yeah.
then I did like
We were
couple
probably in the
months.
same building together. I went to Winfield my freshman year. 95.
95.
So maybe we would have never met
Oh, I
if you
bet
were
maybe.
98 because you were younger. This is crazy. I've seen Terry Quiet Band like a lot of
Really?
times.
Really?
Like seriously. Like you've been in Winfield a
that's funny.
lot.
Yeah.
Like I used to be on the river. I used to do the little Winfield Country Roundup. I'm
The
for
fuck
real.
is that? Oh,
Oh, that's the Bob. He
Sorry.
forgets to mute his phone. He's
all
new to this.
It
you
sounded
know.
like Thriller.
it's fine. You gotta take it. If he's got to take, he's got calls he needs to take,
I know he's a busy
and he's got
man.
booby trap chairs he's worried about.
I know. He's got a lot going on this evening. I apologize. But seriously, that's so cool. So
Yeah.
why we need to like work this out?
Nobody
Oh,
likes to take
anytime.
Quiet Band.
Anytime.
What do you say? Did you say nobody likes something like this?
No, I do.
I was
I'm
saying
not gonna
my
lie.
experience
I'm
is
not gonna lie to you. These guys, all of Aaron's bands, John Orphan and the Abandoned, another band you need to get with.
well, okay.
Orphan John.
Orphan John Orphan, bro.
John Orphan.
John Orphan.
John Orphan.
It's Orphan John.
Orphan
Come
John
on.
and the Abandoned.
Come
This is
on.
good. I have known you.
Yeah, you never knew I played.
Don't make him play bass at the DM Jam. I already got
Well,
enough
you
shit
just-
we're doing.
Hold up. We're gonna make lots of plans here. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I
let's
get
go.
us off task. ADHD. It's fun.
That's fun.
So, anyways, the
we're
Battle of
voting.
the Bands. You got to go online. What we feel like, due to our circumstances, like we didn't want to stop the competition. Okay,
Yeah,
we
I
have
agree.
the competition
I agree.
must go on. I still need an artist for Friday and an artist for Saturday. So they're gonna have to go online, go to Facebook, and vote. What is he doing over there?
Nothing. Talking to our engineer.
Is this
So
is
are-
this
are-
a secret language? Because
So, but how many of all these bands get to get through?
well, right now they have it. They have a couple down. Like you have this. Where is it? Let me find
There's
it. Hold on
9
a
of these
second.
motherfuckers in there.
There is, but Time Rebellion and Silent Avenue right now are in a tie.
What do
so
you mean,
we
votes
Okay.
wise?
vote wise, they're in a tie.
So we're
So
voting
you-
on your website, or are we
so-
voting on where we
we
voting
vote
on?
on Facebook. It's real simple. You just go to the Damn Jam
He
Facebook
likes-
page.
You've done this for
No, you just comment who you want to win on Friday and who you want to win on Saturday. And at the end, on November 5th, we're going to pick the winners. They're going
So
to be
two
the
bands
ones who'll
get
get a
in.
package. And you know what's cool about this?
Yes.
Is these local artists get treated like a Brantley Gilbert. They get
Yeah.
an artist
Oh, yeah.
badge. They get to go backstage. They get to perform.
I will say I will vouch for the Damn Jam. When you're a part of their family, they treat you great.
Oh, thank you.
They
Our,
treat
Good.
my passes
Love you
are right
guys.
over there.
You guys have been nothing but great to us, so we
Well,
appreciate
you've
it.
been
Yeah.
good to us.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
only
I-
want to return the favor, and I never know if I do very good at that.
I always
sometimes.
think it's always fun. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Just give it-
Yeah.
we just need a golf cart.
Okay, I gotta fix that note to. You
Next
know,
year-
what, you know
next-
what? I got this
Well,
note.
next
here.
year I'm giving out
Golf
4
cart.
VIP tickets for a golf
Hey,
cart.
4 VIP tickets for a golf cart. Do y'all hear
Put-
that? That's a good
put-
idea.
We
Put
even
an
have
exclamation
carts
point
with the
behind
truck
it.
bed on the back
Oh,
with the tailgate that comes down.
nice. So
What
are
are
you?
you-
So are you?
What are you promising?
Are you guys
Hey,
gonna be? Are you guys
easy turbo?
I had one question for you because I don't want to get away with this question before we go. Coming into next year, are we going to be able to find a place that we can get better electricity without having to fucking?
I happen to know the guy that does grounds and makes the maps.
Uh-oh.
Excellent.
That would be
That's
me.
him.
So
So
Uh,
yes, but we do.
we need to have a conversation outside of here.
But you're
and
going to
we'll-
pull away from all of the having to run generators. I mean, it wasn't terrible this year,
Well,
It wasn't.
it depends on our location.
Yeah.
And
and we don't know that yet.
I think we won't
Nice.
need air conditioning if we have an igloo. If we can build igloos on site with
Oh,
ice
Jesus
blocks,
Christ!
Yes.
I
Jesus
think
Christ.
this could go a long
So
way.
remote. from
This is what
Alaska.
I think. I think that our goal is to find a location that has power with it so that we
Yeah.
can make life a lot easier. However, whenever you're doing a show of this magnitude, you'll always bring generators in. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
even hook up to city power in any way. And I'm not really
The
concerned.
lights, the sound, they refuse to hook to
Oh, really?
power.
Yeah.
They want generators
Oh
only.
wow.
And they don't necessarily refuse.
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
make that
Hey,
No,
choice.
they
Hey,
refuse
'cause
We've
that's
had power
consistent.
at venues, and they refuse.
I do understand
Afton
this.
didn't
I do
refuse.
understand that.
Afton didn't
That's
refuse.
consistent, isn't
yeah.
it?
Did Afton refuse?
That's consistent.
Honestly, I feel like they built you like shit that you needed for it.
No.
We had power at Afton.
But did we still have to generate the stage?
They don't like to use it. You can dial in the generators, hertz, everything, and that's what they want. They do not like power.
Can I ask a
From the
dumb
grid.
question? What is the electricity to run a show like that for the weekend, money wise?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know.
80,000.
It's what?
$1 million bucks.
80,000.
Let's round it up. That's $1 million bucks.
Well, 100,000.
Well,
about
no,
80,000.
We have about
10
But we
million.
are blessed. But we have been blessed
We have
with.
about-
80,000. So almost $100,000.
We've been blessed with sponsors. So a lot of times when you see our sponsors stepping up, a lot of those accounts are trade and they provide our power.
Well, there's
Shout out your sponsor.
there's a lot of things that get done with sponsors, and I say that every time you guys, and thank you guys for letting us be a part
We
of.
are a show that
Let it,
survives
thank
on
you
sponsors.
thank you for letting us be a part of introducing artists
Yeah.
this last year.
I think that's important. You're here.
Yeah.
Local is what we need to do.
And what I
Yeah,
always
we're doing
and if you give me a stage, I always am going to take a chance to take a shot because nothing gets done without the beautiful sponsors
We got
that we
the-
got.
That's a
Nothing.
true statement.
There ain't a fucking thing that gets done on at Damn Jam at what's a Riverfest at the Aaron and Austin show at anything without people chipping in and helping us do this shit.
Yeah, that's
We got
true.
to pet a penguin on stage.
Yeah.
You did get a pet a penguin. You guys did get that time. Did you get to see the sloth?
No.
No, we
The
didn't do a lot of
sloth was
demands.
there. Oh.
I'm not a demander, you know.
Yeah.
Like we went there to do a
Nah, I want
podcast
the
with.
sloth.
I wanted to see the cocky. I want to see the giant squirrel thing too. The capybaras or whatever they're.
What was it?
Oh, the
Did we have giant squirrels at
The
the
Crappy
theater?
Barbarous.
Capybara.
The Crappy Barbarous.
You're a little Barbara.
What is this?
The Crappy Barbarous.
Oh, was that at the Tanganyika?
Yeah.
And that's what they're called, crappy barbers?
No.
Crappy Barbarous.